Hi, Tara Kirwan here, one of your HubSpot facilitators, and today I'm going to be talking you through the Conversation Intelligence tool. This tool sits within Sales Enterprise and Service Enterprise, and it's going to be super helpful for the likes of sales managers and service managers who are going to be coaching their teams, right? It's a super powerful coaching tool. It's not only going to give these managers insights into what their reps are saying on calls, but also they're going to understand what prospects and customers are saying on calls, getting more insights and more opportunities to develop their teams and grow better. So let's get into it. What is conversation intelligence? This is software that uses artificial intelligence to automatically record, transcribe, and analyze hours of sales calls. Conversation intelligence identifies things like keywords and conversation topics. So it's really easy for managers and for reps themselves to go and locate the most important parts of their sales and service calls and go in and analyze them super easily. So let's have a look and see what this actually looks like in the portal. I've pulled up just a contact record here, and what this unlocks is this review recording button. So we can go in and look at a call and click review recording, and it's going to pull up this sidebar. Okay, so what you can do here is go in and listen back to the call by just clicking play. You can also search your transcript for key terms or words that you've used on the call. So super easy to go in and get that information straight away. If we click to view the full screen, it's going to pull up a larger screen for us, right? And in here, we'll be able to see maybe the notes for the call. We can maybe add in any snippets that we'd like our teams to be using. We can see any tracked terms or keywords in here. So great insights off the bat, okay? You can also search your transcript. So let's just search for CRM here, for example. If we click on where this is said, it's also going to bring us to that point of the call and play the call from that piece as well. What we can also do is add comments like you can see here on the right hand side. So you can maybe click a certain part of the call and then maybe you can tag your rep, right? And add a few comments. We'll just use one of the reps here as an example, and maybe we want to leave notes as a part of that part of the call, right? And maybe areas to improve or really strong points of best practice, okay? So super handy to be able to add notes so that your teams can see exactly where that feedback is relating to and apply it moving forward. You can also click associations here. It's just going to show you maybe the company that person or that contact is related to, any open deals they might have, right? So any associations within HubSpot, again, super handy to have this all right within your CRM, a real all-in-one platform. And another piece that I want to show you is just the ability for like the reporting that you can do on all of these calls. So we can go in, right? If you click contacts and you go down to calls, it's going to pull up a page like this with all of your calls, and you can go and filter your calls for super specific detail. So maybe like call duration, maybe specific notes or outcomes. Maybe you want to look at like tracked terms. Again, really easy to go and report on the specific details that's important to you within your calls. And last but not least, I just want to show you as well, because I do think it's important, you can actually use the global search bar to search any terms, right? This can be really useful, for example, if maybe you have a sales team and there's a new like event coming up or a launch coming up, and you want to make sure that your team are talking to customers or prospects on their calls about this. It's really easy for you to search that term here in the global search bar, and then you'll be able to scroll down and see any recorded calls that actually mentioned that event or product or launch date or whatever it might be, and you can click straight into those recorded calls. And when you click onto those recording calls, it's actually going to bring you to the point of that call where that term or keyword was actually used. So this one looks like it's been purged, but again, it will bring you straight into that, and you can actually see, where it was mentioned, and if it's best practice, you can go ahead and share that with your team or whatever you might want to do here. So look, I hope you found this overview helpful. Any questions, feel free to let me know. Happy to help. But yeah, that's a bit of an overview on the Conversation Intelligence tool.